wearing a Nirvana t-shirt. Name your favorite 3 Nirvana songs.
You know that cover of David Bowie's song?
Yep. It's our... Don't worry, it's only £27,000. Bonnie, Scotland. But no, it's the crisscross of contrails in the sky. Rishi Sunak's been in power for all of 5 minutes, and Manchester is crawling with cops. Crawling under my skin. What are they doing? Nice reflection of Piccadilly Gardens, but yeah. Good morning all. This is Charlie Veitch, obviously on the Charlie Veitch channel. I want to welcome you all to, look at that, more Scottish flag. I want to welcome you all to Didsbury. And we begin here at the Towers Business Park, where they've maintained the nice neo-Gothic style building, probably built in the Victorian era. They loved a bit of goth in that era. And looking around here, I can see why city centre Manchester is failing. Is that businesses, people, they want to interact and do business and make money and hang out somewhere where they're not going to get stabbed. And it's around here. Hey, there's my face. Speaking of stabbiness, cheers. There's a bad stabby attack that the media just touched upon briefly because it doesn't help with the message. About 4 days ago in Cheetham Hill, which is a city centre, slightly run-down area, a man went on a stabby spree. He got a bit stabby and he randomly stabbed 4 people. And terrifying the area. Cheetham Hill, quite a rough area anyway, but the public around Cheetham Hill are wondering, can they go out at night? And this was in the day. 4 people. And I've been down here in Didsbury now for about 20 minutes, got myself a coffee. And I hate to say this, but deep down I love to say this. This is quintessentially English and reassuring. The stabby worry here, it's never 0. Your chances of getting stabbed to death are never 0, but it's very low. And as someone who specializes in bringing you peace barriers, someone who specializes in bringing you the very worst of the degeneration of the West and of our urban areas, I'm going to bring you something completely different today. And there's one more little laugh we're going to get before we leave the Towers. It says 180, 168,000 on the wall here. But then the good news is Finley James has reached 165,000 followers on LinkedIn. Well done, Finley. Well done. And that'll do for now. Let's go and find some more reassuringly aesthetically beautiful to complete the holy trinity of love, truth, and beauty. Let's do it. Now, for your lunch, it's coming up to lunchtime. It's about 11:30. For your lunch, you could dodge over the injectors, the crackies, the crackholds, the crazies, the stabbies, and try and find a busy cafe to spend £7 on a sandwich. Or you could work out here in Didsbury and come and sit on these benches over here for your lunch. The way we wear, at least my tinfoil hat won't give me myocarditis, courtesy of my friend Harvey at Wide Awake Clothing. Link in the description box as always as we leave the this is the Towers, no twins here. Very nice houses. I'm going to take you guys and you gals, take the boys and the girls into a South Manchester, a Didsbury housing estate. You're all familiar with the estates in Salford, in central Manchester, the high rises. Oh my, let's just have a quick zoom down there. It's so civilized. Yeah, you're all familiar with the urban decay, the decay in 4K, to borrow a fantastic phrase from Fritz Media. But maybe today, I'll give you guys a video where you walk away smiling, going, wow, Manchester's amazing. I'm going to move there. And not for the city centre violence, but because it's really nice. Right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get into this housing estate. Let me just hold my phone with two hands, keep it a bit more steady, and see if I can sip my coffee as I do. So, this here is called St. James's Park. I'm going to try and find a way through... Oh, no. Okay, we'll pause and we'll come back. Before we go back into the nice housing estate, just next to Ye Olde Cock Inn, next to Ye Olde Cock Inn, you've got the entrance to Fletcher Moss Gardens. It's probably the closest that Manchester has to Royal Botanic Gardens. It's very nice. And I thoroughly recommend it. I've been there with the children many, many a time. And they've got, you know, the little Japanese garden, little oriental bits, all sorts. And again, can you feel the vibe? That bar there, that pub is called The Didsbury. And look at the beer garden. Just imagine a summertime here drinking, you know, Pimm's and lemonade. Drinking your Aspel cider with your people. How lovely it would be. Oh, how nice. Now, is there a fairer nation than England in a posh area in the autumnal fall when the leaves are coming down and the sun is shining? No, there is not. There is nowhere nicer on this earth. Maybe Switzerland, maybe Canada, maybe some of the nicer higher altitude parts of America. You never know. So Sir John Bland Way. Here's the, I think, Methodist church they've turned into apartments. Methodist chapel. It's called Chapel House, funnily enough. Now, I came in here thinking, my God, have I stumbled upon the academic campus of a private school? And no, I've not. Oh, after you, sorry. After you. I'm sorry? Oh, just doing a video. Just doing a video of this area. Is that okay? Oh, no, it's fine, but the gate's open, so I figured it's public. I'll come and have a look.
What are you going to do with the video? What are you going to do with the video?
Well, you're not asking very friendly. It's none of your business, is it? What I'm going to do with the video. Why don't you... Why? What do you mean? Why? Are you separate to everyone else? Are you separate? Are you separate to everyone else? Can members of the public not come in and have a look? They can. So that's what I'm doing. What's the problem? Well, you wouldn't have featured in my video and nobody would have cared about you had you not been such a dick and interrupted me. Good day to you, sir. There you go. Twat. I'm a nice middle-class boy drinking a latte, speaking in my nice friendly transatlantic accent, and he comes and has a go just to basically make me feel inferior. Well, tough shit, bro. It's a free-ish country, and I wanted to give my viewers a posher view, a Bloomsbury, not Bloomsbury, Bloom with an E. But I love these houses. I hope Porsche boy with the sunglasses doesn't live in one of these nice ones. I hope he lives in one of the slightly cheaper ones down there, because he doesn't deserve to live in... Oh, that's where he lives. There he is. Ha ha, you haven't got one of the big ones. Anyway, there's a moral and a lesson there. You see a man smiling, shooting a video in the sunshine, praising the area. Leave him to it. Leave him to it. We'll get a few more. At least they've kept the trees. This is fantastic. It's so different to what I'm used to up in Salford. And again, I grew up with this sort of shit in Edinburgh. I went to boarding school. And even if I didn't, I shouldn't be made to feel bad for coming down an area like this. There he is. Right. Very, very, very nice. The good news is I spoke to another resident in the gated community, but open gated, anyone can walk in, and a very friendly lady, a lady of true class, very friendly, happy to talk to me, happy for me to be there, and she let me know that the big estate here was sold to a private developer by the University of Manchester about 10 years ago, and now it's residential. And there you go, happy ending. Good, I found the ugliest house in Didsbury. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, oh, right. Oh my, oh my. 826 Wilmslow Road, Lawnhurst. I think it's apartments. If this is one person's big house or a business, it's still very nice. Speaking of beautiful English heritage, Heritage Gardens, ladies and gentlemen. Now, these ones here are okay, but nothing to write home about. But these ladies, obviously, they fancy the same house I do. Hello! Let's have a look. So, Broome House, I think it's one residence. Yes, it appears to be. And, yeah, the only downside is it's on a busy main road, so you get that noise.
On sale?
Only 7 million, that's all. But if you wait 3 months, it'll be 4 million. Here at Viceroy Court, I like the sign. It doesn't tell you what, you know, so it's, you are here, and, is it parking offenders, or just generally, this is a law and order area, just general nondescript offenders will be prosecuted? I don't know. We are Didsburying it. There's a very kind of Highgate, Crouch End, London Village vibe. That's what they say about South Manchester versus where I live, North Manchester. I'm in the rough northern lands. Hadrian should have built his wall across the centre of Manchester, really. But, hello! How are you? Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Take care. See you. See you. Construction gentleman with amazing taste. The Didsbury Butchers, Little Pigs, and it looks amazing. This is for all my vegan and vegetarian viewers. Love it. Now, do you want some? Do you want to take a black pill? So, okay, that one you'd expect. £3 million. Probably very nice, very, very nice house. Now, this little, yeah, £250,000. It gets better. So, see this little weird one here? £500,000. This is Moorlands Road. Moorlands Road. This is just your average residential street in Didsbury. Okay, I think I'm in Withington now. Yeah. So amidst all this expensive housing and poshness, just remember, some people are really struggling. How civilized the cyclists are around here. Nice fluorescence, they're sticking to the left. They're not blocking the Jaguar F-Type, E-Type, I forget. Oh no, they are! No, they're not. Expect to see the boys in black. The boys in black and tennis ball colour. Did not expect to see them down here. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey. Someone been stealing from the Sainsbury's? Nah, they're just going for lunch, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know, he's looking around for someone, checking his radio. There's a bit of something going on. The two policemen have disappeared. They've gone in, had a look around. They've gone into the back rooms, the famous back rooms of Sainsbury's. Now, 99% of policing, from what I see, is bored cops going to speak to CCTV managers in supermarkets to look at some grainy footage of someone stealing booze, and then they go, yep, that's a theft. And that's it. Nothing comes of it. Cyclists again. Watch how they don't cycle on the pavement. They walk like civilized people. And don't know what the name of this street is, but just wanted to show you before we move on. Because this isn't just a channel for drama junkies, adrenaline junkies. It's also for people who are not able, for whatever reason, to leave their house. And so I am their walkabout cyborg. And also, for the international people, they might just want to know what's the scene behind the scene. What's happening down that side street? And the answer is completely nothing. Nothing was happening down the side street. And look at this. They don't take them down. It blows my mind. Okay, we're at the Queen Street West and Withington. Hello! How are you? Look at this!
Yes!
Yeah!
How you doing, man? You good?
Thank you very much, man.
Legend boat.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Man with great taste. So yeah, you got the Victoria and you got the Libertine. And I was going to say, before the bus got in the way, oh, the Devil's Hour looks shit. The Libertine. The Libertine. Hello. How are you? Good man. Viewers everywhere. You take care, thank you. The Libertine is a great movie with Johnny Depp. And this was before Johnny Depp had any legal worries, any of that, so it's kosher, it's clean. Nothing to do with modern day Johnny. Not that it should matter, but it does, so look at that. Look at the autofocus. Look, my God, go Samsung. There's a joke everywhere, and the joke here outside this weird chimney brush, the gay chimney brush. So, Withington Library, I watched a few segments of Kanye West chatting to Lex Friedman on the Lex Friedman podcast. And yeah, our Judean cousins are being talked about quite a lot in the media. And all I have to add is we need to slow down the snipping. The snips, just leave those little pinors alone. There's no need. I know it says it in the book and it's a nice branding sign for the tribe, but no, leave the pinors alone. That little flap of skin serves a very, very delicate and important purpose. It's to stop it getting all leathery and dry and, you know, dysfunctional. Of impeccable taste came along and I was like, dude, are you flying a drone? And he goes, no, this is a Steam Deck. Now, I am ignorant. Please explain to me what a Steam Deck is.
A Steam Deck is like, it's sort of like a games console, but it's actually a PC.
With a mouse pad?
Yeah, it's got a mouse pad and it's like you can play games on it on the go, you can hook it up to a TV, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's cool, it's cool. It's from Valve.
And what's the processing power on it?
4 cores, 8 threads, RDNA 2 GPU.
Can it run Crysis 2 at 60 frames per second?
Yeah, I reckon so, yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much, mate.
Nice.
Now, here on the side of this electric box, or phone relay box, a sign that triggered my Asperger's. A bank of inspiration whose only respiration is the love of art. As Jim Carrey would say in Ace Ventura, alrighty then! See what happens when you don't chop the trees down, how nice it can be. It's almost utopian.
Where do we start? But start what? Revolution! We need revolution!
No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not paradise. It's just the English suburbs. And we're on our way to the Hindu temple to do a segment about our new Hindu Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. Is this lyrics from the Rolling Stones? Probably. But yeah, we're not far. We'll find this temple. Okay, here it is. Gandhi Hall. Obviously named after Mahatma Gandhi, or the Gandhi family. I'm sure there's more than one Gandhi in India. And let's read the Hindi. It says Shri Radha Krishna Mandir. And yeah, I'm a 42-year-old, and it's very strange that the Prime Minister is a 42-year-old. I always thought of Prime Ministers as people much older than me, much wiser than me. And now someone that was watching Thundercats, at the same age I was watching Thundercats, is holding the highest political office in the country. And what I found very interesting, this is a country, Great Britain, we wax lyrical about diversity, about ethnic minorities, and it's completely changed the game. We now have the first ever non-Abrahamic Prime Minister, a pagan Hindu Prime Minister, and not only that, he's the first non-white Prime Minister. And people saying, wow, first non-white Prime Minister, but then they forget Benjamin Disraeli. And then that opens up the whole question, are Jews white? Well, are they? And the political opponents of the Tories, they were having a massive go, saying, you know, the Tories are racist, they're nasty, they're this and they're that. And then the moment that the Tories elect an Indian descended Prime Minister, the narrative instantly changes to classism. He is a rich man, we don't like the rich people are bad. So you can't placate your enemies when they're ideologically driven. You know, you'll satisfy all their demands and then they'll say, well, you've not put in a black, gay, Jewish, Bulgarian dentist into power, and so they are underrepresented, and you are a bigot. Sorry. Let's go find the one black, gay, Jewish, Bulgarian dentist in all of London and all of the UK and we'll make him leader. You can't win with people who are ideologically driven. I'm not saying I like Rishi Sunak. I'm not. But maybe he's a bit better than Liz Truss. I'm not playing party politics. I just came here to look at the Hindu temple. Meow. What do you think, Kitty? Is it good? What do you think? You're a cute cat. Well, nice stroking you. We'll see you later. Now, we're just opposite Plattfields, and there's a giant abandoned building from the 1960s or 70s, I would say. Now, ignore the gym group right there. They don't deserve a free plug. Sorry, car. They don't deserve the plug. But we're here to see the monstrosity in the background with those nice ribs at the top of the building. Very nice. Like some sort of toast rack in a hotel. You got your toast? Put it in the rack. Now, as you can see, big wall around it. 2.5 meter tall wall. We're going to try and gain access. I need to get into that building and I'm not going to fail. And if I do fail, well, you'll see me fail. Let's have a look through the hole. Through the hole! There's Platt Chapel at the end there. Lovely 1800 structure. Okay. Anyone know the combination? Anyone know? No? Oh yeah. That's where I want to be. You gotta be careful sticking your phone through random holes. Just like your Pinot. You don't know what's gonna happen to it. It might fall off or get grabbed by vagina dentata. By that I mean crackheads. Now, what's quite disturbing about this is the new cameras they've got here. Let me try and get it down there. And also right, oh God, where is it? Here. They don't want people climbing in. And that's a pity, because I think I found a way in. We're just walking along the side. There's evidence of people throwing things, but don't know if it'll come up on the camera, but you can see they've put a kind of thick plastic sheeting over the glass, I guess to stop people breaking the glass. Seems a hell of an investment in plastic sheeting for a building that you're probably going to knock down. You see buildings built 300 years ago, people are literally stabbing each other, no, fighting each other financially to live in a 300-year-old house. But a 50-year-old house or a 60-year-old house, people are like, get that shit condemned, get it demolished, get the fucking toast rack away from us. That's what they think. And here, hey look, he's wearing a Nirvana t-shirt, that's funny. Wearing a Nirvana t-shirt. Name your favorite 3 Nirvana songs.
You know that cover of David Bowie's song, In Bloom, Territorial Pissings, the riff at the start of Territorial Pissings is so nice in my opinion. And,
Good man. You're a true Nirvana fan, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Take
Do
care.
you want me to name one more?
Go on.
Heart-Shaped Box.
That's a good song. Thank you very much. He wrote that for his ex-lover. What was her name? That lady. Courtney Love. He wrote Heart-Shaped Box for Courtney Love because she was cheating on him with the singer from Smashing Pumpkins.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, whose name is Billy Corgan.
Interesting piece of trivia.
Thank you very much. Take care. So, the Nirvana fan leads to a spray-painted camera. Teenagers, eh? The world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing, says Arundhati Roy. Amar Ali Jan, Pakistan Progressive Student Caucus. Bangladeshi youth climate activist. Ashish Gadalali, Wretched of the Earth. Maimana Arefin, Queer Youth Art Collective. And yeah, she's getting really into that megaphoning. Looks like a really exciting event, you know, right up my street. So, yeah, this building's very well wrapped up. Usually, if this were in Salford or anywhere else, there'd be a few punch holes, like the engine blocks from the 767 did in the side of the Pentagon. There'd be a few punch holes all the way through to the inside, from the ferocious crackhead desire to not get rained on. But as we're in an area with not so many crackies, it's very hard to access the building. Why are young people like this? Why do they write these things in those colors? Why? If you're that, you don't have that. Obviously, to anyone who isn't ideologically insane. Now, okay, speaking of ideologically insane, I'm going to give you guys an entrance through the hole at the back, as I know you all love the holes at the back. So let's get our hands in. Look that way. This is quite scary. I'm literally on the outside. Let me see if I can. Hello. Okay, let's turn it around. You've got there. Now, I've not made it in, but my hands made it in. And that'll do. Again, why do young people write this? Why? Why would they write this? Now that I agree with. But why? I bet they wouldn't say that about Muhammad. I bet they wouldn't. The evidence of Zoomers. Generation Z has had a party. Here's some student residences here. And again, the detritus of a bunch of lazy students is very visible. And nitrous oxide was popular about 150 years ago when they isolated it, discovered it. You'd have people laughing, having a laughing party. And they're still doing the same. You got your takeaway boxes, your pizza delivery boxes, your pumpkins, and the nitrous oxide canisters. And let's say goodbye to the toaster. Sorry, the toast rack.